Hey Fairbuy. Yeah, it's hardly morning. It's almost 13 o'clock, but yeah, I did catch some more sleep. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to sleep much at night at all. So I think I fall asleep around 4 a.m. something like that. Just completely nuked, and now hopefully I'm recovered. So we'll see. I think Blubber is playing Julius. Might be the reason why we don't have many people coming here. Which is fine. Still a lot of energy. Yeah, it wasn't the easiest, but it's just sometimes I just cannot sleep and then just destroys my plans to wake up at a reasonable time next day. Yeah, Blubber's playing Julius. Just thought I'd mention it, this map is still in the balancing phase like that last time. Yeah, no problem. Can interpret what you see here today and do what you wish with it. It's just if I'm gonna write a review, I'm gonna have to state that I played this version, most likely. Okay. Shut up that. Something interesting. I want to take a look at something. Depends on how much is to be tweaked. Depends on how much we want to change it. I don't think it's gonna be too crashing in terms of difficulty as you mentioned, so we'll see. Okay. I didn't read the instructions beforehand, so I need to read it carefully. Therefore, we will. This is a map called Caesarean Sardes by Fairbuy. And it's not available on Haven yet. It will become available soon-ish after the balancing is done. So let's read the instructions. Thank you for coming here on such short notice, Marcus Ateus. I just received reports that a horrible earthquake occurred in Lydia last month. They indicate that this could very well be the most destructive earthquake in the Empire's history. 12 cities in total were damaged, and out of them, Sardes was affected the most. I am therefore sending you to Asia Minor. To the city of Sardes, work has already begun on clearing away the rubble, and as a former Praetorian, I trust that you will make this ancient city of the past a new metropolis of the Roman Empire in the east. By the time I arrive, the trade route between Sardes and the port town of Myrina should be cleared and open for trade once again. Opening other routes will be expensive, but has to be done for this region to regain its former wealth and status. New entities in the region will be tasked to produce specific building materials for trade. Sardes shall focus on exporting timber and marble, so the neighboring cities can be rebuilt and repaired within 2 decades. All local marble quarries collapsed during the earthquake. Clear them out and initiate the marble exports again. By the mercy of the benevolent Mercury, the construction site of his grand temple was spared. Finishing it will surely reward the city with his favor. Unfortunately, the old hippodrome and an ancient pyramid tomb did collapse. Construction sites for these buildings will already be prepared when you arrive, and you shall finish constructing them. The old city center is unusable due to broken ground, but I still want you to incorporate a hippodrome in the palace area that you will build. On the found note, Celtic Galatian outlaws have been troublesome in the region for the past decades. I'm sure they will try to use this catastrophe to their advantage. I expect you to prepare a sturdy defense to stop them. Good luck, Governor. Additional objectives. Construct all pre-placed monuments. The Hippodrome Walker shall be used in your palace block. Open up all trade routes. You are not allowed to use the earthquake cracks as a source of marble. Okay. The first 4 invasions will show all invasion points. That's good. So 4. The locations where marble is available are filled with rubble at the start. In order to sell the most marble, make sure that traders can reach a marble warehouse and surrender the warehouse. Yeah, it's just a tip for the uninitiated. I remember that in the last second. No marble from the earthquake. But I could get so much. Thousands upon thousands of marble. Okay, whatever. Fairbuy says no. I think we have an indication where enemy invasions are with these. Is this a new model? I never saw that one. How? There is another one. And there is another one here. Right. So there. There, that's the worst one, I think. And then here. It's here or here. I'm not sure which one of these it is. Oh yeah, marble place, so that's that. You can only get so much marble on this map. Probably gonna use this high ground first. Entry point. Exit point. Here. Okay, so quite long caravan route. There are already traders coming. Looks like we will start our city here. This should be safe. Just getting it food and water is gonna be a little bit awkward. Might use this for some later imports. If we don't have our own things. We have fruits, olives, vines and pigs. No wheat. Fairbuy just doesn't like wheat on central maps. Marble or timber. Follow these things. Okay. But our academy is available. We just cheat. Well, I'm not the one who complain, but Baron and Jake always complain when that's not the case. When you play on central or desert and there is no wheat, they will absolutely despair. Because this is the only thing that they really care about on the map. Because as I say, it's very efficient. Hippodrome is replaced, no construction stage is finished. Mercury Grand Temple is at stage 4 out of 5, still need some resources. Large mausoleum, right. This is the earthquake site. There's a warehouse full of resources in here, we just need to not have it collapse. It's some clay, some marble, some timber. Nothing too amazing, but decent. At least it gives you some incentive to try and save that. 4,500 denarii initial money. What's our rank? We have some savings. Mr. Parceller. We are here in Caesarea Sardis. And we can trade with Ephesus for 2,000. Myrina actually is already opened up. It buys 6 marble, 20 timber, 3 oil, 25 fruit. Hierapolis would buy more marble, it's more expensive. Byzantium. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, some of these roads, but you should be fine, I think. You should make enough money soon enough. Just the quota for marble to Mirina is like very tiny. It's like 1.5 quarries worth of marble per year. Okay. Might have to do a bridge. There and then there. Yep. And look at all this open ground. That's not something we had yesterday. Yesterday was a line block day. The worst day. Let's just make something standard for once, I think. Or we might actually want to squeeze in as much as possible of the gold, 10,000 pot. 80 favor, 90 peace, 95 prosperity. That's fine, prosperity is fine. Just to be able to squeeze in as much population as possible. I'm wondering if you should do standard design or not. We could start with one and then see what we can fit. Mistakes already. Well, it's just a little bit of money. Prefect will do a doctor as well as... Let's take a look. If this was offset by 1, we could have had a granary in here. Hey Florence, welcome. I'm probably just gonna build this here though. I'll have the granary upstairs. So very little I can do about that currently. Let's try to get some grand temples eventually, but for now I just temple them down here. Effect as well. Yeah, the cat noises. Getting out of control. I don't think those were good noises though. It's a sign that they want to go and cause some mischief. Don't make a mistake. Wow. He's coming here. He's going to cuddle. Yeah, it seems like it. Unfortunately, the green background of Caesar isn't really favorable to his black goat. I will have good luck. Well, it's more about you are now not gonna be able to control the game because, you know, it's not very conducive to have to two-hand this cat, which this is a two-handed cat. It's quite big. And so when he comes like this, he wants constant attention. And so there is very little you can do. If you just keep petting him with one hand, he'll just go away or screech at you. Let's just give it a couple of minutes, I guess. I'll have to be appeased, otherwise you'll have to listen to a lot of cat noises. Massage the paws. There we go. Welcome. The green screen has a little bit of trouble capturing his black coat. You can see he has whiter fur on his belly, right there. Need to rub that belly. And stitch the paw. This thing doesn't make him scratch you. No, not at all. He's just, you know, thoroughly tamed, I guess you could say. New year and still don't know what to do. Well, there's always the option to save up for patrician, right? You could just find something as well. Who knows? Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a couple of minutes, I'm sorry for the pace, but I guess YouTube people will have to skip ahead a bit. There is nothing I can do. My cat can let me touch her stomach, but I have to be very careful and move slowly. In here you can even do this. Just guitar it. Guitar it and it's fine. He loves it. Front paws. Wow. Also likes to massage these. Show me the murder mittens. It's a great filler while we wait for people to notice that you're streaming. I think people are aware. Just Blubber was playing a lot of Julius, and Blubber usually attracts a lot of viewers when playing. So I don't suspect we'll have too many viewers today, which is fine. We don't have to have a lot of people all the time. But I've seen, I can see that we are 7 now. So to everyone that's just tuning in, the cat has come to demand some attention. So I'll have to provide some cuddles and then we can proceed with the map. We just set up our first block. I just cannot really control my PC because I have a cat here. Might be a little bit awkward with the green screen now. Can disable the chroma key for a moment on him. There's no reason for that. Where are the filters? By the way, the name I mentioned in the description was an actual Praetorian who was sent to the city of Sardia. Once the city was rebuilt, they renamed it to Caesarian Sardes in honor of Caesar Tiberius, who sent the help. Okay. Makes sense. I didn't know about that. I knew that there was a significant earthquake and some of the cities that were damaged by this were never rebuilt, I think. Just found some ruins. Also, a bunch of sites were also abandoned, just preserved that way, because if there was a continuous inhabitation, usually it's actually worse for us, because we can tell very little, and a lot of the materials will be reused over the centuries, and so very little remains. If there is actual continuous habitation on that site. True, never were rebuilt. But you're in charge of that, yeah. Well, looking at it right now, it's never gonna be rebuilt, because the cat doesn't relinquish its claims. I'm gonna have to just let him go. Or rather, I would like him to go, but he doesn't want to. I'm gonna have to force him to evict my lab. It's really hard. I don't have the hearts. Just make him upset a bit. If you just overdo the reps, he might actually be triggered to bite me and then I'll have an excuse. It's called Gus's belly. Come on. Be mean. The problem is he likes it. He very much likes belly rubs, and it's really hard to overstimulate the belly rubs. Because on some cats, like most cats, what happens is they like the rubs, but if you overdo it even slightly, they'll become uncomfortable very quick. Okay, let's just shrink this again. I'll be doing the chroma key once more. My god, cat got really curious about this stream. Well, it was like watching a massage salon, right? For a cat. I'm gonna take a look at that. Oh, you have me on TV. Interesting. Yeah, she looks at him. Massage in sensitive areas, yeah. Maybe it's gonna teach her to let her human properly massage her. Which is paws and belly, of course. Most sensitive areas on a cat. But as I said, ours are very tame. It's not very common for cats to behave like this at all. So it took a lot of effort from the start just to make sure that they are comfortable with these sorts of things. Which, if you get a cat from a young age, is actually fine, but it gets worse as they get older. Do we have access to Plaza? Yeah. Okay. It's an important thing to know. Okay. So is there a possibility to mine anything up here? No. Take a look. Start exporting marble. I made this map easier to get plazas. Yeah, a lot of people do rely on them a lot. So if the map is not aimed to be too hardcore, I understand the inclusion of it. Are these fake rocks? They are. I just want to mine the shit out of earthquake. No, we cannot have things. Right. I get it. I get it. I think you made absolutely sure you cannot get as much marble as you would want from this place. It's one of the things, yeah. It's all fake rocks. Good thing I thought about that detail. Yeah. Good. Okay, what do we do next? Kinda want this to be a warehouse place. Oh yeah, I also didn't build a prefect. I'm still, in my mind, playing a northern map because that's what we are playing for a long time now. But we are in fact not in a northern climate, therefore we need to have prefects as well. And I should be doing that. We also could squeeze in more houses there. It depends if we need to. I don't think we need to. I don't. So let's just, yeah, make this into a trade zone of sorts. So we'll be having a warehouse. Just going to get marble. Going to accept trade. This one is not. Just reach mechanic. Why wouldn't there be fires in the north? Yeah. And it's more to do with what people do in the housing than it is to do with the climate, you know. But it's just. So good, Reiki. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But it's a gameplay mechanic. So that's why. It doesn't make sense. Huh. I'm sure you left a boulder somewhere for me to exploit. Everyone makes mistakes, Fairbuy. Everyone makes mistakes. See if I made a mistake. Hey Kerry, welcome. Those are the replacements from some sadists, yeah, clearly. Well, these are the worst kind of rocks. They are the fake rocks, which you cannot even mine them, you know, for the most part. Yeah, I wonder who that might have been. It's okay, really. I would like more tactical rocks, you know? You can mine the earthquake. I would absolutely mine the shit out of the earthquake if Fairbuy didn't stipulate, oh yes, and don't mine the earthquake. Because, you know, Fairbuy doesn't like us having nice things. Casually suggesting, oh yeah, don't do that. It's precisely what I would do. I would mine the shit out of it. Yeah. Well, alas, we cannot have nice things. Mining earthquakes should be fixed. It just makes no sense. It was in the game to at least make you be able to make some use of it, apart from it being just like a giant middle finger event to the player, you know? That's the reason behind it, I suspect. But, yeah. If anything, you should be able to fix the ground, but that would also be kind of game-breaking, especially to old maps. However, when an earthquake happens, this is not how earthquake looks like IRL, you know? What happens when there is an earthquake is a little spherical plates will actually interact, and then they might create or create like a pit sort of thing, but usually it results in like widespread shaking, and the ground itself might be milling about and even like change layers and whatever. But this, like straight up the explosion and then this going from it, it's not representative of what earthquake would actually look like. Also, I think the traders just should not come here. So if we talk like realism, you know, these are all the things in Caesar that just don't make sense, and you just cannot fix it all. So either you accept that it's a gameplay mechanic, or you just go and fix everything, but then I'm not even sure it would fit the game. Still talking about the earthquake stuff. Like, that's what I said, it's just earthquake is a giant middle finger to the player, and so at least having it be useful in some way is actually preferable to just it being a detriment. Nice code. Yeah. It's like an oversight to me, but that we were able to mine enter and exit points. That is a different thing. Build bridges over the earthquakes? No, it's not how it should work either. It's just, you know, with the enter and exit points it was different. Because of course somebody complained about it after this. Why I on the map? What is Magna or whatever that Zach struggled with a lot. Yeah. Turns out if you mine the entry point, really good. Should probably revisit it. I don't really want to have it. It's like the worst kind of spot. No, just don't have it. So we just be getting marble in here, which means we need more warehouses. Get. We cannot get clay on this map, which kind of sucks. What else can we sell to Marina? 3 oil. Okay, what are the prices? Vanilla, right. There is some fertile land right here. Go into that, that's fine. Soon we start the city, the better. So that is just a resource. Oil workshop. Is that necessary to keep open? Really? Connect it up. This one's gonna accept some oil as well. Getting our own services, and then we'll roadblock that off. And I will be selling the oil. We have a lot of labor. Might as well start making some food. Might have to keep an open place or something. Where is the bridge point? There. It just doesn't... I need to do it differently. very unusual placement of farms. You just cannot have full efficiency, there is no way to squeeze in as many as I would like. Also, I wanted a freaking canary up here. So let's get it. It's just not good. Stairs are horrific for efficiency, but whatever. Have it like this. Like that. It's gonna accept fruits. Market. Theater, school. Explosion. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't actually need that though. This is full. Just let it burn for now. It's fine. So is there another city that would buy some oil? We have no idea how much it is gonna be because it's one shield, but it might be that Fairbuy says like 6 oil or something per year. So you know, it's not a given it's gonna be worthwhile. Timber, you can make it, right? Yeah. Can he sell timber? Yeah, he wants it. Yeah, they would buy it. Okay. Let's also accept 16 timber in here. Full warehouse of it here. Get a highway tile. Caesar doesn't like it, yeah? Oh, too bad. There's nothing he can do to stop me right now. Blessing from Mercury. It's not too useful. We already had that full. Pathetic amount of food. It's not good. Maybe now we'll buy more timber. We just need to trade. Okay. We made some money now, just need to store the timber for him. So let's do that. Let's make a couple more timber yards so we can export a lot of timber. I know you didn't like that. It's fine. Dispatch is ready. Okay. And we are out of that. With 1,000, just need a couple of thousand plaza. Send him to marble. What are these things? Distant battle. Okay. We will need more food. Let's make a little bridge. No. Cannot have that. Can have that though. No. If I do that, then this is gonna get cut off. Just so awkward. All I need is a little bit of rock. Make stuff like this. How? No idea, but we're just not gonna be able to feed people. Off of this, we'll just cut that off. This sprawling road is also something out of my nightmares. Let's do that instead, so that we can roadblock it. Mana is not looking good, but we can deal with it. Need to use that early on. We also have a distant battle, so I'm kind of worried about that already. I know. Increased trading. So they buy more marble. How much more? 10. So modest increase, also prices. Okay. Yeah. We'll make it better. Right. Statues. And next thing we need is a temple dome. We could actually go for mausoleums. Just need a square to actually be operational. Let's build that, health construction on that. Cut this off. We'll need a labor camp or work camp and Architects Guild. You'll want to make a roadblock there. This guy's still gonna spawn on the wrong side. Will you work here? No. Well, let's have him up here. Instead of random rocks, I just put down a few big rocks. Yeah, that's what you do if you do fake rocks. You cannot do very small ones. I know how fake rocks work. It's harder to make precise 1x1 rocks with that. Because of the nature of the two. Let's give them a bathhouse or they will absolutely die. Forum, even if it's just a little bit of money, we need it. Still not looking great economically, which not good. Send him a gift. Yeah, lost a little bit of favor. It's the quota each year. We just make a bunch of money, then I spend it, and I have to wait. So life works around here. I know. Supply post. We could have it in here and hope that it works out. Oh no, this will need its own thing. It's just not covering it properly. Right. Invasion points there, there, and there. Which means military could go on this hill here. Let's make a barracks. And a fort for javelins. Neptune is upset as spaghetti. It's fine. We should hopefully construct this thing fairly soon, but we might have to do more small temples, even though I didn't really want to. Just feels like I have to. And then the mausoleums should help us out. Okay, we want to make this into a thing. That means that we'll have a warehouse there. It's going to accept clay and produce pottery, which is gonna get accepted. Actually, we could just pile the pottery in here. Actually, all of them already have different things. Well, this one can accept it. This one can just be a whole bunch of clay. We can have it so that we are safe from his wrath. Workshops for pottery along here. And before we start to actually import it, we need to make sure we have money. It's probably another year. Let's just spend money on the military. So the towers get activated. They are building this, that's good. Oh sheep. Well, they are annoying, so better to get rid of them. I know he doesn't like that. Import the clay, set a random quota on it. Theft. Some of these people are tense, so that's not good. Okay, right. Need to add a second market to this block. Need to start getting them pottery. Amphitheater. Where the school actors go on it. Should fix the tents. We'll need to add more food to this. Okay. There's an invasion on its way. What about the state of our military? It's not academy trained units, which kinda sucks. I'm gonna have to overdo it. Even if Caesar is gonna be pissed about that, I just need to. So, let's do it. Price rise on marble. Even more. It's supposed to reflect demand for construction materials. After the earthquakes. It's just the quota is what's horrible. Landslides hit us. Oh no, why is that? Because this guy suddenly says like, yeah, I'm never gonna go there ever again. Reason? No, just, you know, I don't wanna just make a new one here. Limited life of Caesar. Yeah, just to make that academy before it's filled. It's a huge, humongous chungus debt. I know, Caesar, I know. No, he wouldn't. He doesn't want to have any of that. Well, I cannot do much about that right now. We can only try and go for rebel city, I guess. It's just the game wants me to not spend as quickly, but I just cannot not do that. So let's open up a new trade route as well. Try to have that. Barbarian invasion. We can maybe gift him, but it wouldn't really work. Where are they coming from there? So you can maybe intercept on that place. Sell them much of stuff though. Migration. Way too many people. I need to get some credit. No, it's just too long of a route, along with the landslides is causing these very long problems. Okay, let's just try to build some towers before Caesar arrives. Try to get a bunch of prefects in here as well. Send out troops, but it's not gonna be enough, I don't think. They also just absolutely destroy the industry. Might have to just send them somewhere else. We'll see. No, they're just beelining it for the city, no waiting. Yeah, no, that's just not possible. It's gonna kill the income. Destroyed. Actually, the map just forces incredibly slow progression. I hate it. Rebuild everything from scratch. How long is this supposed to be? This is not even where I wanted it. Why? Oh yeah, I wanted maybe we have a chance to actually have a granary in a better spot this time. So it's 1 tile extra, so 94 or 92. Yeah, right. So it like this. Effect, other services, I suppose we could have them here. Let's get a temple. Let's get more temples here. Let's get them some things as well. No traders come here. Oh yeah, bridges. Yeah. Actually, I balanced it to stop progress on purpose. I balanced it for the speed that I play. Yeah, because you play more slowly, but the events are fine, it's gradually increasing, whatever, but for me it's just, I need income quickly. 6 marble quota is ridiculous, it will not support anything early on. Because you have incredibly high initial expenses, especially if you build this. If you don't build this, then yes, but if you build something crooked, then it's gonna bite you in the ass later. So I just prefer to build and overbuild. But that's just my way to play. And that's what's killing me, the overbuilding. As you can see, the building plots are actually pretty expensive, if you ever noticed. And especially when you start at 4,500. At least that is the trade yard, but it has shit quota. Start making some timber. Warehouse. Okay, let's have it like that. I'm sure it's fine. Very different pacing. I really would like not to have that road there. Let's do this. Do it serious. It's gonna work out. Let's go accept timber. We need to get some marble. Just the building expense is large for me, so that's why. Just yeah, it's different pacing. I cannot build quickly or I will die. I had 9,000 denarii without problems before I even needed pottery. Yeah, because you wait for a longer time so the events can happen, but for me the events are not gonna happen quickly. So I'm just stuck with this, like surviving year to year. And then the first attack is not actually that tiny. I could just ignore it for the most part and just build like 1 or 2 forts, but still it's gonna be a lot of money I need to spend on that. The quota is tiny on the marble and oil. It's just insanely low. This yeah, what? whatever. It's like one workshop's worth of oil. Why even have that? Don't question it. Looked at, except a little bit of oil. And services. The quotas will change over time though, or is exactly the priority for earthquake hit cities. Yes, it's not. But Marvel is 6. You know, oil is just a side note. I know that it in cases, but it happens already when I'm at crashing debt usually, so it's just I build too quickly. There's nothing I can do. I just have to. Because if you build this, it will result in superfluous labor, and that will shoehorn you into, yeah, you need more jobs, quickly, do it. And then, yeah, I'm suffering from that. No, we need more, otherwise you'll leave. Like a year, and well, it's still, for me, even a year can take a lot. Like, if I constantly build something, you know? But that's my problem, it's fine. Just saying so that you understand why I'm having problems. I don't say you should change it. Fine. Are we even selling that? I'm not sure. No. Export marble, don't import clay. And export oil. What are the events? It's fine. So much unemployment. As I mentioned, now this is where we have to, like, yeah, I need to start giving them things. I'm just gonna prepare a granary full of food, but I'm not gonna actually give it to them because that would result even in more unemployment, which we just cannot have at this point. Let's have that because there's no other way to really have anything. Actually, what would be the best way is just to put it here, so that you can roadblock this off, because it doesn't actually need to be connected to that staircase at all. Pestilence! Let's get a bathhouse. Can I look at these? Okay. There's a marble. I know. The fountain is gonna be messed up from that, it's fine. There's also forced pretty slow progress. Yes, but it was specifically mentioned in the instructions. I'm sure you read them. Where it says, mission is designed with slow progress in mind. That's why quotas are shit, and quotas are high, prices are shit. It's kind of the opposite. In here, prices are great, but you just cannot, people will not buy enough from you. Right. Let's remove that. Need to start making more marble and bring it here. So it's gonna be from the mountain out here. I know it's gonna cost me, but just I need it. Can you have a farm here? No. Well, you can have it here, but it doesn't really change anything. So might as well have it there. Should remove that. I need to figure out something. It's gonna have a warehouse that's gonna accept marble in here. Okay, it's gonna be time to start feeding these scraps soon. I just need to accept this place. Yeah, it needs road access, so it can have it. Might have to start making some more marble here as well soon. Now this is fine. Oh yeah, did I drop my salary? I don't think I did. I did, okay. Send him a gift. So what's the attack? Add. Distant battle, okay. You can go and read the instructions in Tarsus. You see it. But it's fine. You don't have to change anything. It's just, you know, different people play at different speeds, and for someone who is used to just quickly making it, the problem is making this thing. Like, if you make this, what's gonna happen is the unemployment is gonna force your hand to expand quickly, because otherwise people will go and complain about you not giving them jobs, and then you need to give them desirability and more jobs, yada yada. So that's the problem. It's just slower expansion would not have this as a problem. It's just I hate slow expansion. And if I can avoid it, I will try my best. Right. Or rather, it's fine in specific circumstances, but this doesn't feel like the circumstance I should be in. It's just the quotas are so tiny compared to regular trade routes. Just, I cannot get enough out there. I remember it, I just didn't think about adding it to the description here. Well, I would add something like, since the disaster-ridden or disaster-struck region is only slowly recovering from the earthquake, many of the luxuries like furniture, oil, wine, and pottery are actually of secondary importance, and so expect quotas to be low and gradually increase over time as the region stabilizes, or something like that. Because, I mean, it makes sense when you talk about it, but if there is no notion of it, the instructions need to be hinting at things like that a lot. So that might be good to add. I know it's kinda like obvious that earthquake-stricken cities wouldn't do that, but unless you say it, it's Caesar, right? So no matter what the story is, unless the story says it, I'm not gonna think of that myself, because for me this is just a regular map, right? I don't think of it as an actual place. Yeah, I know. That the building materials are hinted at as being important for trade, and you should provide it. That's good. but it's not enough because people will try to do other stuff apart from that, you know, and that's not gonna work out too well for them. But yeah, adding that would be good, I think. I need to think of what to do next. I need military kinda soon. Supply post. I kinda want it here, but it's gonna be expensive. Well, we have some favor in Rome, so let's just do it. It's not good by any stretch of the imagination, but we need to do it. Supply. I need to figure out farms now. There. Or we could have it like here, but that doesn't really help anyone. Needs to be like that. I know that. I need to set up my military. You will hate that even more. One shit ton of timber. That's fine. I was thinking about expanding it anyways. Okay, unemployment is still high. I also need another market to cover the rest of this block properly. So let's have that. I'll probably have to start making soldiers now. Guards as well, just to make sure it's properly covered. What I would like is start making marble here, but I don't have money right now, so let's just wait until we sell more stuff next year. Quotas are full already. And also the land trade problems just absolutely killed my city last run, you know? Because it happened at the worst kind of time, so just couldn't recover. I don't know why people add the problems to all maps always. I'm personally not a fan of those events at all on most maps, unless there is a very specific reason to have that. In here it's an earthquake region, I get it. But I don't know, it just always feels so horrible because it tends to happen the worst kind of time. Okay, let's do it's June. I will open up a second trade route to Ephesus. They'll buy a bunch of our stuff, right? They'll also buy wine. We do have vines as a farm. Because it's never like a mild inconvenience, it's always either it crashes your face completely or it's just inconsequential. There is no middle ground. Let's do that. Set this warehouse to accept 8 and 8, I suppose, and then have a new warehouse for just exclusively marble. Actually, I split it. I want a stock of this. for later. Landslide is a bit much. Yeah, it's not good, but it's doable. It's just you know, it's really, the event can be really bad. Depending on the difficulty you play on, it can happen rather often, and so it can range from inconsequential to absolutely face crushing, and there's very little you can do to impact it. Apart from caravanserai, which is just not feasible in this early part of the city. City's existence. But we can do it unless it happens soon. The landslides make sense lore-wise because it's an earthquake-struck region. No, it doesn't fit the game at all. Because if it happens at the worst possible time, it can rid me of like half the quota for the entire year, and that's gonna just instantly make Caesar go absolutely ape. And there's like the difference between him going absolute ape or being at 50 favor is just that one event that can happen now. So that feels pretty bad. I don't know. I'm just hoping it doesn't happen. Which hopium isn't my strong suit. We should sell the wine. What is it? Okay, we'll need to get these guys to be better at life soon. We also filled that fort, but I need another one already, and it's gonna be expensive like hell. Try to tax them a bit. They'll hate it. Give them the amenities. I need to give them plaza as well, but more importantly jobs. You don't have to remove it, it's fine if you like it. It makes sense story-wise. It's just the event in question is dubious at best times. Especially when the map has other quirks. It can result in unnecessary complications that just it might not happen to at all if you play it, but it could happen to people. Like it can happen at the worst possible time, and then if it's early on, it could absolutely kill the city. If it disables a quota and you have to go into that, you know. Mausoleum is there. Let's just wait until it's done. Isn't fair with this distance they have to walk. Yeah, that's the other thing, like landslides with this sort of trade route. It's a very long trade route. It's across the whole map, you know. And so, yeah, that's just not very good. A single landslide can cause tremendous damage to the economy. I know you hate life. I'd like to make their life better, but I don't know how. Going into debt would solve it, for one. But no. It's not very good. There you go. This is how it's supposed to look like, no doubt.
I've never seen so many people out of war.
Okay. I need that, Caesar. I need it. I need it. And this is not the worst circumstance, like there could be people to which it could happen even more often on very hard. The range of events is quite long. So to someone it might not happen at all, but someone could get hit each year twice. Which is great. Just force 3-star basically. Right, where are they gonna go? I think we have bridges there. Yeah, we need to protect the monument construction site, I suppose. But I'm not sure where are they gonna come. This way or this way? Probably this way. So I'm thinking a couple of towers. Need to protect the hippodrome. And then a bit of palisade. We are not in the greatest of shapes militarily. But it's a small attack for now. Celts can be quite difficult to deal with, though. Deploy my other guys as well, even though they are low. Actually, I'd like to take a couple of casualties on these. We didn't, because they would receive military training. We did that.
No sign of barbarian.
Disable. Disable. Okay. Jobs and marble. Okay, it's only marble. It's fine. What else do we want? Unfortunately, they will be stealing marble from here, yeah. They want to go there, but there is not always marble at hand. They also just keep selling all our timber. So we should be making more. Time to get the pottery, I suppose. Price on timber, 10 denarii. And now money is gonna be not a problem. So the shift is like, it's radical. I'd like a steadier curve instead of these drops. Except clay, and we'll just be piling the pottery somewhere else. Let's say we make a warehouse down here. Just going to accept it. I might have to shift it. Invest into a couple of highway tiles. It's gonna be expensive, but it should help. Could be importing clay. We will want to roadblock that off. Make our own service here. That. Hopefully we'll recover. We fulfilled his every request, but the debts are definitely gonna be an issue now. What's causing so much debt? Is it the clay? Clay costs 8. Oh yeah, insane. Right, I need to limit it. I didn't notice it's like double, over more than double the price. Well, okay. Let's not get any more clay. Gods are getting pissed again. Price rise in marble is huge though. The real issue is we need to... I don't want to build more small temples. I'd rather build more mausoleums when they're expensive. Let's get a Mars temple there. What is this? What is this thing? It was mentioned in the story. I never saw this model before. It's the pyramid thing. It looks a little bit insane. Where are the marble quarry spots? I don't think I can get many more weapons. No, I'd have to import iron. Which is from Hierapolis. 4,000 to open it up. It's a little bit too early, wouldn't you say? Nobody else sells that. Nope. He's not gonna have that. What he's gonna have is that though. There's an actual pyramid tomb in Sardis. Okay. Pyramids weren't that uncommon in the Empire. Pyramid-like structures. Yeah, it's just, it looks a little bit weird to me. And I'm not sure, like, I don't think many of them survived through the ages, so we might not have a physical example of that. But I don't doubt it, like, they could get inspired by seeing Egyptian stuff and other things like that. But, you know, it doesn't look much Roman to me. It's just odd. But pyramids are actually pretty simple to build, like this sort of structure. It's not that bad because as it gets higher, the structural support just needs larger base. So, in terms of if it could be done, it definitely could be done. With the technology these guys had. Some devolutions. We have so much labor. How are we gonna use it? Caravanserai, probably. This is a good position for a line block, actually, I think. But good. Usable. But we could just have a caravanserai in here. Have it steal food from these guys. Just the only problem is gonna be actually constructing that. Well, let's start making services for these guys. I need small insulate. If we get more money, I'm just gonna slaughter this in Plaza, most likely. That. It's New Year, I guess. Local uprising from here. So where does that lead? Here. And they gonna also go this way. Right. So it would be in our interest to intercept them here. guys are not full yet, but let's use them anyways. Let's use our money for the plaza now. Crunch. It's gonna be an invasion soon as well. It's fine. We've built the mausoleums, we need more. I think it's 5. But currently we just don't have enough money to do all of it. Increase trading from Ephesus. We don't care. You're making our own pottery, even though how much does it cost? It's probably vanilla. Yeah, but with the clay... What's the wage? 4. It's still worth it to make it ourselves, especially with having employment, which is the good. We need employment. So this guy is gonna start getting some pottery. I want the caravanserai, I really want it. Just need to figure out where to place it. In here it's fine because we have all the resources we need here at least. And then we could get some food to it. Maybe even grow some here. And just cart it over. It's just gonna be very expensive. We are making money. Got a rocket camp and an architect, and we will probably want to retain some quota for clay. Should be getting pottery, right? Yeah. A lot of immigrants though, that's not too good. I'll have to make another fort as well if I don't want to die. What's the other food type we can grow? Pigs? Yeah. This. Fish. Yeah, we'll grow fish. Okay. Could be fine. Just gonna stay moving these guys. It's gonna get fish. You are only gonna eat fruits. I missed that one, I was supposed to be fish. Just go with it, okay. Well, can you fish? Yeah, you can fish, so I would be fishing out pigs, yeah. Well, if you don't want me to have it, I can just delete all that. It will cost me a lot of money though. So I'm gonna spend a lot to set it up. But, okay, landslides. I don't like that. This is good to build. set up a new warehouse that's gonna also get them oil. And then arena. Lion house. Where? Where? The lion house. We need to place it somewhere. Here would be fine. Can go with farms. Other things are unbalanced, so I don't mind. Okay. It's not terrible. It's just, you know, I'm just in general not fan of the RNG events unless there's a very good reason for it on the map. If you could take a look, I rarely use them because of the RNG aspect to them. Now it's sort of fine because you have risen the quota as well as the price on timber and that, but previously I just died before it could even become a thing, even though it happens quite early. So that's why. What do you do? Exports, imports. We don't actually import that much, it's just gonna make the clay insanely priced, but maybe this would be good because we just get so few caravans. Okay, because of the length of the route. And then we'll need a granary that's gonna actually get these guys some food. So this is gonna get fruits, right? Connected just for the convenience of it. It's gonna accept fruits. After we see some stockpile, I'll enable it. Getting. It's a good opportunity to make another fort. Blessing from series. I'll start getting the food in here. We've routed them. Good. Some issues. The markets, I suspect it was because the market ladies come here. Get this freaking food. Let's not have that. I didn't say that we should apply, just add another granary for pigs here. It's not pretty, to say the least. Get fish. We need to cover this with service. Let's do it from this side, I guess. And then we'll want a library. Not there. It's a horrible spot. We're running low on good spaces to put things in. It's also gonna be getting through it so that they don't steal it from here. Okay, let's make more. So it's 4, 5. And we can start to get some clay in here. I'll add a timber yard. So let's just... price fluctuation. Need to start making furniture. I actually want to shift these highway tiles. It's gonna be worth it to set up a highway on the long run, I think. So this is gonna accept 16 and 16. Last forge, probably. Just, the issue might be food now, with fruits not being too plentiful. Let's just try to add some farms around here. Is this gonna work out? Should. Can feed some pigs into this. It's not gonna be a lot, but something. Gonna be not very good, but let's just have it. Let's prepare the quarry. That's fine, and then this place will need to have a granary as well as a warehouse. The warehouse is a tricky part. all the way here. No, it just won't work. We can just low bridge over this somehow. This is farmland though, so not a fan of wasting that. Can I have a warehouse there? It doesn't actually need coverage. It's gonna accept marble and don't trade it. And so we'll need to also start grabbing some furniture. We could probably do it with oil. Vine, send him the vine. Where is the innovation gonna go? It's probably gonna head towards the warehouse. Can try and make a wall. Medieval style, I guess. And then they head this way or this way. I think this way is probably where they're gonna head to. Deploy like this. It's quite a few. Explosion. Oh yeah, I didn't cover this with service. Well, let's try to save it. Fortunately, these other farms will explode. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Just send a couple guys there. Freaking chariots. It's also exploding. I just neglected a whole bunch of stuff. It's fine. Exploded there. Extinguish it so we can add granite. Accept fish. This one's gonna get it. Yeah. Okay, getting some evolutions. Slap down some Lararii. Is that a bullet? These guys, it's all about the goods. Actually, I don't think we all want that kind of things, so let's just add a bunch of flat statues. This guy doesn't like where he lives. Strange how the chariots do their own route. Yeah, they do. Because they're much faster, so I guess they could, so they did. Is there a path through here? No. I must have missed a tile somewhere. Oh yeah, there's somewhere. There must be a path. It's this corner piece they took, I think. Just translated. Because there is no real passage. It's just, you know, a route of bullshit. Right, so we have that. Now we should build this up, which is gonna happen eventually. Should probably get some marble in here instead of actually selling or getting it elsewhere. So let's do that. Yeah, I can give you the wine, it's fine. Now with the oil, we might want to make more because we just need more. Replacing a farm for fruits here would actually be good. Leave. Sturgis path. Let's make this into a grove. Workshops for oil. Now I have money, yes. Money. As I said, the early game difficulty is like affected by the RNG to the point, or even the expansion rate. If you are used to building quickly, if you overbuild a block, it will force you into a huge debt early on. Also, the clay prices caught me off guard because it's more than double the vanilla price, so it probably should be mentioned as well. Because, you know, I just imported a whole bunch of it and then suddenly, oh yeah, I'm in massive debt because it can really add up if you import like 30 pieces. So that contributed to that. Yeah, it's fine to leave it like that, it's just, it needs to be hinted at. So, issues. Furniture. It should be stabilizing though, right? Caravans arrive here as well, which is common in the campaign. 3 caravans, yeah. They can sell you a whole bunch of clay in a single year, you flick it on and then you get a whole bunch of issues. But it is doable, it's just, as I mentioned, can catch you off guard. Let's get furniture in here. And then this one will just get oil. Better if it just gets oil. No, it's not a fault. It's in testing phase, as you mentioned. Some things just need tweaking, or even not tweaking. It's just it's your map, so it depends what kind of idea you have for it. It's not necessarily, there are no rights and wrong, definitely, unless you are speaking like very basic guidelines in map making. And this is not something that's straightforward, therefore I don't consider it a mistake, it's just caveat. And some of it might not be intended, in which case it kinda sucks. But, you know, you shouldn't let me tell you that you definitely should change something, or that's not what this is about. Because you made it with love and tried to balance it, played it yourself, and that's all that I can ask. And so anything that I complain about is highly subjective. You should always keep that in mind. Having price changes is not too nice, yeah. If there's a hint, it would be good. Okay, good, we are on the same page. Overall, I'd say it will make the map more enjoyable for people on Haven to play later. And they at least, if they don't prepare and they get the hints, it's their fault, you know. And that's like their own rope to hang themselves with. But you don't necessarily want to force anything. Like, they have all the tools to deal with stuff, it's just, if they don't, it's on them. Okay, so Grand Insulate. Housing advisor. If it is full, we have... Oh, we lack labor. That's not good. I just noticed that. Well, new block time. New block time over here. Yes. It's gonna be nearby the earthquake, but that's fine. You can do something irregular this time, I guess. Even though I really don't like it. It needs to not be absolutely massive. Start by making the houses. It's not too irregular. It's just nearby the earthquake, so it's gonna be worse to placate with desirability, but yeah, otherwise pretty standard. I'll have to water it probably from this side, which means I'm gonna add housing on this side. Even though it's nearby the earthquake, we can offset it. I left some space. Imagine if I forced you to keep the old road layout. Oh, I just wouldn't do it, I don't think. It's too much. It's a Carthago situation if that happens. I wouldn't. It's not the worst layout I've ever seen. By far. And like especially considering what you have to work with in like the campaign or whatever, but no. This is kinda okay if you add a bunch of roadblocks to it, but I just don't like it. I think it's too restrictive. Sure, let's have it there. Full area, no, we don't need to. Okay. I thought about letting you start with a city that is falling apart as well, but it never felt good with the unemployment at the start, yeah. It can be okay, but the deal is you need to like get on that insanely quick as a governor, otherwise it's gonna snowball out of control. It's never too good. Whole rubble is cleared, yeah, at least there's that, like, you don't have to clear everything. It was a cool idea, it just, in practice, it requires a lot of testing and it never feels right. So I totally understand why we scrapped the concept of it. It's just, you know, sometimes cool ideas just don't work out in practice. And this is one of the circumstances. Okay, let's bring water. Very safe to be building around the cracks like that. What is this? I'll have to do something like this. I hate it. No. Okay, let's just make it make it here instead. It's gonna be hideous, but it's fine. Because I need to preserve as much of this space as possible, you know? Okay, now the bathhouse needs to go elsewhere. Expertorin isn't a good city architect. Who could have imagined as well? That's they talked about Roman misconceptions about people and their talents for things due to their profession. This might be one of the cases. Unless he was someone like freaking Agrippa. There's a chance he probably wasn't qualified for the job. Yeah. It's more and more case in the late Empire. We need more oil. Oh yeah, like direly. Okay. Well, let's make some oil here. And then we all have to probably accept some of it in here. Especially in this game, I added the small hippodrome and palace challenge instead. Yeah. I feel sad for these people. They both have aqueduct in their backyard and huge earthquake, right? Yeah. Well, this is what they get. Well, it is technically my fault. I refused responsibility for it. Let's just import more clay. Let's just, you know what, just import all of it. It's fine. So we have that. This takes ages. It's gonna get built soon though, hopefully. It's just this timber is just not too plentiful. Oh yeah, and our people have arrived. 2 fountains cover everyone. Oh, let's start with a bunch of plaza. So it's unnecessary. Right. Bathhouse needs to go elsewhere. Let's get some granaries to get food. That is the staircase there. That's fine. Some stuff there. Hey Blubber, welcome. Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? I think you were playing Julius for a long time today. Several maps in fact, right? Three maps total. All victories? Good. It's good to hear that. Feels like the urge to play Caesar has returned. Okay, let's hope we can accommodate this. Should have some food pretty soon. Let's get a market. Have a labor shortage, which is something we don't usually have, which I don't feel comfortable with. Let's get a temple. It's gonna be... We'll have Mercury soon, but I'd prefer to give them just one god. So CDs might be the best one, actually. Scrap that. This is almost done. But now I'm kinda out of the Augustus maps. Well, there are plenty more for Haven. You will probably struggle to run out, even if you wanted to. There's always more to play. Let's make sure they don't hit the earthquake site too much. Start getting them some pottery. Start furniture as well. I actually want to make them Grand Insula as well. Just get them all the things. Get more fruit. Actually need more fish or meat as well. So just add that and that. It's gonna be a mess. A better layout. Which means I'll have to add a couple more services. Hey, Kaladin, welcome. Kaladin wanted speak Czech for a minute. Dobře, tak budeme mluvit česky. Budeme potřebovat vyvinout ty domy, protože všichni už budou malá kasa a máme problém s požárem. Asi pravděpodobně kvůli tomu, že spousta lidí je nespokojená, takže budeme muset přijít dalšího prefekta a 12 oleje. A proč máme takový problém s lidma? Měl bychom jich sem mít ještě hodně, ale oni prostě nechtějí chodit. To znamená, že budeme muset zvednout plat, protože pravděpodobně mě nemají rádi? Ne, vypadá to, že jsou spokojení s platem. Okay, I think that's been about a minute. So just start speaking civilized language again, so that everybody understands. Gordon just loves to come in and regime chat for no apparent reason, just to trigger people. Just suddenly not able to tell anything. I respect that. Oil? Enough oil? Just... we're probably selling a whole bunch of it. No, it's just 5 oil. They buy 100 timber other route. It's a lot. Nowadays in Tobet. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. Earthquake City, yeah. Czech sounds nice, does it? It's good to hear that. Let's get a library, let's get an arena, let's get a line house. We need more people, it's just taking them ages to arrive here. It's kind of a bummer. They should get all their things soon. We have enough marble. I think monument has been completed. Yeah. furniture. Oil and wine. No, let's get the furniture and water consumption reduction. I'll meet on the market. More useful trade routes available. Might be. Hieropolis is also a land trade route. Buys the same sort of things. Probably should open it up. Byzantium, oil and wine. Could do it. It's 5,000 though. Let's not go ham on that. I need to make more oil. There's an attack as well. It's from there. Well, I hope that they come this way. They should. I'm just gonna remove that bridge. It's just hurting me. So we'll defend here. Now do. Okay. It's by chance. Okay, chariots died off. Sometimes they are bugged out and still have the animation even though they should be dead. We might need to make more oil here. These workshops are just not enough, clearly, and they will buy more. I'll have to start making more. This side. It's gonna cost us labor again, which we don't have that much labor. And it would be fine to actually pilot in the other warehouse across the river. That's fine. Not there actually. Trading of timber, that's fine. Send them off. It seems the region is recovering from the earthquake, so no longer they will be buying a lot of construction materials. Crunch. Oh no. They just went through that. Well, it's gonna destroy my granary and farms. I think. Or are they retreating? I think they are retreating. Okay. First messaging makes modeling require for extra click. Horrible. You can tweak it. Let's disable it. There you go. Just for convenience. No problem. This is not an invasion point, but again, labor. I need labor, so you can actually do that. Plaza, I guess. He doesn't like desirability. Might actually need a Venus temple for these guys. But Venus would be pretty good overall temple, so let's just get it. Should have some resources to build it with. Open slides. It's a mess of a block. It's gonna get better though if we get the Venus temple. That will help a lot. Start getting some pigs. Again, road layout, absolutely abhorrent. But it's what we need to have. So just make sure we have enough services. Historical fact about this map: where the Mercury Temple is located, there are ruins of the actual Grand Temple to Athena. Yeah. The Romans did keep temples from the Greeks a lot. You know, sometimes they just remade them to be the appropriate deity, sometimes they left them as they were. For Romans, all the gods were real, even the gods of barbarians and other peoples. Not that Greeks were necessarily considered barbarians, but still inferior in the eyes of the Romans. And spreading of Greek culture was seen as decadent and having ill effect on Roman society as a whole. Still be fine. Might actually want extra things. And then even more, a couple more pottery workshops wouldn't be a terrible idea. We can have a warehouse here, but let's just build a workshop instead. When this temple is being built, these people will need some type of food as well, which the pigs should provide that soon enough. Okay, population goal reached. Is this the fruit that's lacking? No, that's fruit, it's fish, okay. You need to see this temple as well. Let's get a warehouse. It's going to get 16 clay, 16 marble. It's not gonna allow traders. Bunch of timber, send it off. We almost had the oil for a moment there. No, money is becoming not an issue. Let's take a look. Let's make a low bridge for faster funneling of goods towards the construction sites. These might actually require a bit more food. Looks like it's constantly running out. Split it up on this intersection. And we might want to set up some better defenses. I think overall this works fine. I'll set up a couple of towers at each place. All of it in measure points. There's this one. Oh, right. They come from there, I think. Just inflict some damage from them while they up here. And let's take a look at the housing advisor. Need a new plot block. Should be simple to set up around here. The granaries. We'll be taking some temples from the dump, so Venus can go nearby the wine house because it's gonna be pretty hideous. And then we also have series. Actually gonna build an oracle maybe. No, it's too much. One here would be good for the coverage though. Enemies. Also, we should open up more trade routes, even if we don't really want to. So these are pretty decent. Sea trade route, we don't need that. Beautiful aqueducts. This is just horrible. It's the earthquake though. That's why it's like that. It's not my fault. Where is the... yeah, there we go. No, I have water on the right side. I don't want that though. I want to preserve it. This is already kind of fucked up, and this is our patrician area, so it's fine to use that. It's a huge attack. Is it a Brat Mars? Spirit of Mars. Okay. Let's go to that first. Okay, we need more people. Also, bathhouse or they will absolutely explode. Let's go to theater. Keep the passageway. Hey Baron, welcome. How are you doing? Let's get you get an array for fruits. Arena, this corner. Library. Let's go to both markets. Come on. No, I'm just bad at life, incapable of clicking. Alright. Do we have forum in here? Yeah, we do. Good. Just slow down some more area in this. Okay. Okay. We'll need more warehouses, I guess. Let's get some more oil. Let's get some more powder. Forum can go elsewhere. But elsewhere is here. Temples. Did we get all the temples you wanted? Yes. Let's get a bell. Might actually want even more oil. We don't need this now. I need to be cautious about cutting into the space for patricians, but this should still be fine. It's not cutting into it too much. It's just mildly inconvenient. So this is fine. Could also make it here. Didn't think about that. We actually have unemployment, so let's double down on these. And vines as well. That? That's deceiving. Okay. Well, the carters can get through, but yeah, you cannot make a road there. Oh, that's fine. He'll just get an accepting warehouse in here. It's not gonna allow traders, and then they can fetch it whenever they want. So it's enough pricing. Just pile troops here. might want to grant them to Mars. Better than circuses. What more do they need? It seems like people are quite happy so far, but could be better. This guy hates it. It's fine. Venus Temple is gonna solve all our problems. Might want another warehouse. That's gonna get marble as well. No traders. And we are getting to a point where we should do patricians, I guess. So our prosperity really shouldn't be this slow. It just takes a while to rise, I suppose. Okay. I'll start working on them patricians. It's just, yeah, gonna have to figure out how to fit that with all these things in a way. Just precisely what I wanted to avoid. Let's cut that. I think I might have to relocate some of these. That can be removed. Then this road is unnecessary, so we can have this. So what's this side looking like that? We have ground insulate, we don't need that many patricians. So just sometimes you do patricians on the outer layer as well, but in this case it's not really necessary, I don't think. Just need to make sure we construct that monument, which is gonna be a little bit annoying. Especially with this layout. Let them build that first, that's fine. What does our housing advisor say anyways? A lot of space left in the city. Oh no. How did you get wine? They have an access? No? What did I do? This is horrible. When did I build this? I must have dragged something somewhere. Oh no. Well. Whatever. It will get fixed now. Grand Temple is done. Go with that. So many fucking operations. No! Stop it! Under no circumstance are you allowed. Yeah. Good job. Well, that's what happens when you just haphazardly drag roads around. I don't usually do that. I don't even know how and when I did that, but it happened. Therefore, it's on me. No excuses. Okay, do we start doing that? Connect city to the old layout, yes. But also, you can see that I somehow dragged the road and it built it. I must have, I know where it was, here. When I tried this, tried to make the road go from here to there. And because this corner is inaccessible for roads, it just drew a road like that. That's what happened. Okay. Patricians, right? We need third type of food, which is gonna mean wheat. So we need a granary that's gonna accept out here. Might as well start doing that as soon as possible. Did I mess up? Is it ship? Trade route? You can buy meat from them. Oh yeah, a bunch of wheat from that. Okay, that changes things a bit. Where do you even do a dock? Here. I don't want to have a dock here. It means that I have to actually use this. Let's just, you know, I don't want to bother with defending this. It's really bad. Let's just do that. Unless there is a caveat to it. It's okay. Let's get the dock. Just gonna accept a bunch of grain. Now, what does the seed trader out buy? Pottery, no, I'm not selling that. Okay. Let's make a roadblock there. I need to build that, but not yet. It's not like we have the resources anyways. From Venus. Looks like supply might be an issue for now, but we'll get Ceres Temple soon enough. It's gonna help us. So we should wait until that's done. Explosion. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately it just doesn't cover it well, so let's just do that. Looks like I need another warehouse to get some more furniture in here. I can actually make it locally, I guess. Just accept some furniture. And we'll do a couple of these. kinda need to wait on that. Oh, have I? No! Oh, what happened? I must have missed a guy or something. Sent them too soon. It's gonna devolve everything. This is horrible. I just saw mistakes. It's a mistake. Kill this fucking city. It's not the attacks, it's the mistakes. Let's make the aqueduct back. Come on, move out of the way. I'm gonna click on them if I do it too soon. Let's try this. And save it, maybe. This was what? A bunch of granaries. Oh, they destroyed all my fucking granaries. Ah, mistake. It's just really hard for me to pay attention constantly to this. Didn't have much sleep today, so I don't want to do excuses, but for probably part of it, I don't know why I'm so stupid today. This is just not good. I don't know how you could excuse something like this. Make it happen. Just fuck off. Soldiers just blocking everything. Where is it? Scroll. Just rebuild it as quickly as possible. It's a house. It's gonna struggle with access, so it's gonna devolve into mass. What is this? Mararium, market. Access point secure. Send him the oil. He wants a bunch of stuff he's not gonna get. Fountain. Well, the reservoir there, so we can secure this house is evolved. They might as well open. They always come when they attack me. Well, there have been stupid ones. Oh no. Hey friendly computer, welcome. But yeah, I was. Mistakes. Horrible mistakes that cannot be excused. So, unfortunately, I was. It caused problems. We can recover it though, I think. Just needs a whole bunch of food now. Let's hope they can get it. Okay, managed to salvage that. What about this? Is it done? Almost. Almost. Have unemployment. I need to start working on the patricians, I suppose. I don't want to give him the marble. It's gonna be for our monument construction. It's gonna receive a gift instead. I have some savings. Sure, let's just plop down houses for the patricians. I'm gonna give them temples. We can do all the temples this time. Logistics center here. So 3 fruit, fish. Warehouses. Just gonna pile them in here. pottery. Let's get some furniture. Some oil. Shall accept 16 and get some wine, and then we'll do olive farm too. Yeah, I constantly lack oil, so this is gonna help it a bit. Markets. Fountains. Grand Temple is done. Do that. We want connection so we can construct the hippodrome. Right. We cannot have it there. So where do we have it? Instead. I'll have to probably connect the city, which is not good. Instead, what I'm gonna do is just set up its own logistics. It's the only thing I can do. No trade. No trade. Get timber. No trade. Get some more clay, no trade. Go in here and start only accepting, so we can fetch it from here because it's no longer necessary in this place. So this. Create a connection. Oh yeah. Things. I've neglected things again. I thought I had it, no. Well, let's just pile these things in. Let's get a bathhouse. Let's get a library. Here. Here. Let's get an academy. And a hospital. Not there, please. Hospital. Amphitheater. Arena. Where is the school? Colonial Linehouse. Chariot maker. There. Look. Prefect, yeah. Prefect. Explosion, explosion. Tavern. Gardens. Taxman. Hey, that's practically welcome. This game of real childhood. Yeah, as it was for many of us. You're not alone in that. Not as happy with this one as the Asterix map. Yeah, I wanted to try something else than this. It just ended up being this. Also, it's still like favoring standard design of blocks. which is usually not very good, right? I think we agree on that. It's not as popular because it was really difficult. It was. But at least to people around me it was popular. A lot of people played it. You know, they were my age at the time. So the logistic difficulties will help. They do, sort of. But you are not really forced to defend this. You can just delete that bridge and still have the docks. The meat definitely will be difficult if you just leave wharves instead of farms. So you cannot get Grand Insula easily. For the game, yeah, Julius and Augustus. Augustus adds a whole bunch of new stuff, zooming, and it's just too much to get into really right now, but suffice to say it's good to look into. Now, question is, can you get a second wine type? Probably not. Open a route to import. Oh yeah. Let's say we buy one. Yeah, at the time when it came out, there weren't mods for it. It's a recent thing. But Julius and Augustus is even more recent, and in fact still undergoing development. Yeah, there was a sprite limit, there was a building limit in the game. Those two things are no longer a thing. The game has been reworked significantly, it just allows so much more at this point. More than it ever was. This way. Okay, right. So we can fight them there. Okay, people don't want to get fell. Something exploded. Did it? Emperor requests goods, right. Send him the timber. Oh, they just buy stuff from here. No, that's not good. Don't care about money, just let us have things. The vine is a little bit of an issue there. It's fine. But I can clearly see now that there is not enough space for fish. Do you think the map would be possible with fish imports? Yeah. The thing you need to realize is, don't actually, it would make this trade route more better, but 40 is nothing. It's enough for patricians, but for plebs, not really. But it's fine, you don't need people to have Grand Insula, you know? You can get good patricians to do that. And since you have marble, you can make the mausoleums to buff health a bit. And that should be fine. But like, I don't know, maybe for the health reasons you go with large insulae. Even though they are horrible for taxes, they will be good to make sure that you don't die. And then you just have to make another block instead of having just 3. You have 4, I think. That's fine. Generally speaking. There's a bunch of vision for spots as well. It's not like it's too little fish. It's just annoying to fiddle around with it and defend it. From this side it's basically impossible because of that invasion point. So it's probably fine. You could make the quota something like 160 for the fish. Or 200, so they can actually sell you a bunch. If you want people to at least support one pleb block with that, because people will eat a lot, plebs eat a whole bunch. And 40 fish will disappear like nothing into a pleb block. Build the hippodrome. It's done. Okay. To bet all your savings on a horse. I never done that. It's an RNG thing, right? Why would you? White, red, blue. Pure RNG. My favorite. Do we get notified? Won the race. Okay. Cheesed it. You can have it now. 10,000 population square on. Too large insular in this. Well, it happens, like, yeah, it's an RNG event. When you, I'm sure if I need it, like, if I direly need it, it's never gonna happen. You know, if I was like, yeah, we need to risk it, and then no. Several times in a row, no. You cannot have nice things. You do not understand, Mark. It's just not how life works for you. Please evolve. Nope. Okay. We can fix it. Not a freaking well fountain. We could finish it with Grand Temple to Neptune, but that's not necessary. That's an open ground, right? Yeah. Earthquake. It happens before you start the map. You start when it's already happened, so that avoids that RNG aspect of it. You know? So earthquake can be made into a reasonable thing. Health except promotion. Nicely done. I'm not proud of it though. There's some striking issues on my part in my governorial skills today. So I should be sent to the Lions. This is just not acceptable. Where is it? Right. Let's take a look at it. We'll take a look at the map before we start it, but try it again when I've balanced it a bit for like preview over. We could, if you want. It's not common for me to play a map for the second time unless it's one of my maps, but we could. I think the difficulty early game for people who are used to building very quickly is ramping up insanely fast, because you will be forced to go into huge debt very quickly. But later on it will fall off because of all the events piling in, as they should. But that's why I actually don't like when events happen gradually. Like, it's good if you start on a map and you have an idea for it. But if you are separating it, just go into the map, set the events so they happen in advance, and then so that the stuff is already happened. Unless there is a specific reason for some shifts, but early game shifts are more like they should be already conditions that you come into. And that's how I feel about it. But it's just me. The trade caravan length is pretty insane on this map. You can do even more highways. Also, the fact that this tile isn't connectable is kind of a pain in the ass. So you cannot make a road here. These two. Apart from that, the earthquake blocking that off, that's why I would like that. This is fine. Still a whole bunch of open ground, like all of this is standardized design, right? Not a single block is irregular, apart from this one, which isn't too irregular. It's just cut in a bit, and then it's a little bit shorter, but yeah. No, the pigs probably made it a bunch easier, because otherwise I'd have to get that and not be able to get Grand Insulae easily. While if you can't get the second food type easily, you have local oil, you have even local wine if you want to give them a tavern. You have local furniture, you just need pottery, and pottery is pretty simple. I just had, what, 5 workshops, 6 workshops, and then each workshop is like 20 houses coverage, so that's fine. Marble, it's a little bit too restrictive, but it makes sense because the prices skyrocket on it, so it's like either you would have to have less price and more quota, which I actually like more quota because you spend more labor doing it, but if you want to go for high value, less volume, this makes sense, and it makes the monument construction a little bit slower. So these are the trade-offs you need to consider with that. Like, this is what you wanted to go for, so that's fine, just like that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this map. It's gonna get uploaded to YouTube, I think, even though it's this version, which is for testing. And let's take a look if we can raid someone. State alpha. Don't change too much on these. This video should be valid. Okay. Yeah, just some small little things you might want to tweak, but it's up to you. Even if you don't change anything, it's playable. So anyways, thanks for making the map, thanks for watching, and see you around. Bye.